So, and what about the abdomen and all that part? What was
That's
that?
the ribs. You know, the ribs are, that's all utilized as processed food and sold to restaurants.
Now, what do they do with the ribs? They smoke them like we do.
Like you would a hog. Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely. Yeah,
I never knew this.
They are really good.
Only gator I've ever heard about anybody eating was the tail. So
I can't wait to try that during football season.
You know,
Sorry about that.
So how do you? So then you went from the farm to going out on the lake and catching.
That's when they opened the season up.
Okay.
Around in the 90s, because they came back. You know, they were an endangered species back in the 60s, where they hunted them out so bad that they practically were just extinct.
Right.
And when they declared them dangerous, you know, and what do you call that?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Endangered species.
Endangered species were through about 68 through, I would say, 85. We were not allowed to go out there and hunt them legally. So that's where the farms came in, and they were producing the eggs and processing the meats, and
so they were growing
controlled
their own
environments.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And that's what the public was getting at that time.
So tell us about the way you have to get a license or some sort of special permit to go out and hunt gator now?
Absolutely, yeah. It's all by a lottery system where they pick and you put your name in the basket and they pick it out, and this person gets 3 tags in a certain area, and they have to hunt in a designated area.
Right.
So you have to be on that one area.
Yes, you cannot go out of this specific area that your tag is good for.
Now, why is that?
Because that's where the population would be. Say they have a problem with the gators at this area.
Right.
You know. And,
so there's too many gators here, so we're only going to give 3 hunters 3 tags here.
And that's where you can go.
Okay.
Yeah, so they thin out the population.
Thin out the herd. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you get the tags by a lottery system.
Right, through the state.
And there are some people that are chosen to get them, and some people are not.
Correct.
Is there any way Is there any?
And there's certain classes you got to take to know what you're doing out there.
Okay.
Not, you know, they don't just give anybody the tag. That you got to go through their class. You know, how to get them and their way of doing things.
Okay, so that's
you
what I
had
was
to learn
getting at.
everything about the gator and all that habitat and everything before you went out and did that.
Right.
Well, where do you do these classes at? Where do you learn about the gator?
The state of Florida will give you when the classes are, where to go, and how to.
So once you've once you've met all that criteria, then the state says, okay, you can enter your name in the lottery.
Right.
Okay. And you usually only get 3 tags per season?
3 to 4 tags, yeah.
3 to 4 tags a season.
Yeah.
So how did you catch the gators when you go out?
Good question.
They're rigged. You didn't put a fishing hook and throw it out there like you go fishing.
I've always had a line with a tri-hook on it.
A tri-hook.
Yeah, a tri-hook.
Right, that's 3 prongs, right?
There, yeah, and snag them.
It was like a treble hook?
Yeah, treble hook.
Okay.
Because if you try to shoot them while they're out there in the water, all they're going to do is go down.
Dive.
Right.
Yeah, where are you going to find it? You know?
Right.
With black water, you can't see them. So it's best to snag them first, and then.
So how did you know where to throw the treble hook?
Usually where that gator goes down, if you throw it right over the top of it, he's usually right there.
And how do you know he's there? By the change of the color of the water or air bubbles or something? You saw it.
When we pull up to him, you see the eyes. Usually at night, they glow red like reflectors. And when a gator goes down, he's used 9 times out of 10. Right where you saw him go down, he's just hovering.
Right.
So you did this at night?
Yeah.
Had to fight my hemorrhoids.
All right, so you snag one with a treble hook.
Right.
And you just kind of like
Drag him to the boat.
drag him up to the boat.
And then utilize him with a weapon. Bang stick.
Bang stick, 22.
Yep.
Right in the head?
Right over the head. Yep.
All right. Now you see these shows on the TV about the gator hunting. Most of them are like in East Texas or Louisiana or something,
Yeah.
and they're in airboats, and they hang chicken from a tree, and the gator jumps up and grabs the chicken, and they get caught into a noose, and then they just come up and see if
That's another method.
right.
Right.
Now, is that allowed here too?
I'm not sure. Haven't been out there in a while, but you never could do that here.
Really?
Right.
Huh. I wonder why.
It's illegal. It was illegal back in the day.
Huh.
Back in that time.
Yeah.
So you only had one method, and that's it. You was allowed to do.
Well, yeah, everybody has their own little thing.
Oh, little way of doing
it's
it.
legal or not, but yeah.
Right.
We used to tie the hook about this far from the water, and they come up there. He'd be there when he come.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. All right. So once you got a gator, then what'd you do?
Put him in a boat. As soon as you get him in the boat, you ice him immediately because of the bacteria in the hides.
So what? The bacteria?
So-
The bacteria.
Are you? Let me back up a second. Are you usually in the boat by yourself, or you have a partner? or
Usually, I have a
couple of guys.
a couple of guys that help out.
And you drag that gator in the
In
boat.
and then as soon as you get him to shore, you wash him down with Dawn or what have you, so to keep him cool. And then drag him to the processing plant where they process the gators. And if you're going home with him, the guy that killed him can
Take him home and process
process
it there.
him as long as it's for his consumption.
Right.
But if it's for the restaurant consumption, he has to go to a processing facility
So
licensed to do so.
So how much? Say I'll go out. Me and Wayne go out here and catch us a gator tomorrow, and so, like that's gonna happen.
Yeah, right.
So
didn't I tell you about my hemorrhoids?
I'm gonna drive the boat. You can.
I'll be right here waiting on you.
So you go and you catch a gator, and you're gonna bring him in. Where's the big money? The big money is to sell him to a restaurant, and how much money?
Well, back in the day, the hides were worth $7 a centimeter across the belly. That's how and they graded them out with A, B, and C. How many scars are on him,
Right.
how bad he's been fighting. A perfect hide was $27 a centimeter.
Wow.
How much? 27?
$27 a so a 6 foot
Per-
gator
per
average,
centimeter.
Yeah, would
Wow.
be just the hide alone would be worth. That's taking it green would be worth about $300-400.
So what's the average size? What? About 200 pounds? 6 foot long?
6 foot, probably about 80-90 pounds once you cut him. Because it's all cartilage once you get him to the bone.
Yeah.
So what do you put him in a tree like you do a hog and gut him and take out?
Yes.
It's about the same process, isn't
Yes.
it? And skinning him that same way,
Yep.
and then that way you got the control of how to flay the skin out.
Correct.
And then you get the skin out.
You
and
cut
then
him
you
backwards. You start from the back of him.
Oh, the back of his
yes,
neck.
you do not start from the belly.
Oh,
You cut from the back,
From the
of,
back
him
of the neck.
back.
and peel him off backwards.
so you go to the back all the way down to the tail and the back.
All the
on?
way to the tail and cut him like that.
Now, is that a real strong skin?
Yes.
I mean, when you have to have a pretty good sized knife.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a sharp knife,
Oh yeah.
I would imagine.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So it's backwards fit doing it. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, that's unreal. Yeah.
What's that?
He's got about 10 of them like hung up
Wow.
in the air.
Yep.
That's
Is that
like
you?
what we do.
That was right across
When we
the
go
street.
hog
That was
hunting,
one
we
of
do
the
about the
skinners.
same thing.
Oh okay. Well, Daniel's showing us a photograph of what? At least 6 or 8
Yeah.
gators hung up,
And they
getting
were
ready to skin them.
about 14 foot long.
Wow.
You look at it's 9 foot from the top of that to just concrete level,
Wow.
and then it hangs off. See?
Yeah. Wow. Nice.
So after you got all skinned out and everything, and you sell the skin to a certain individual,
Europeans usually pick them up,
oh, they would pick them up?
and when Louisiana opened up their market,
Yeah.
it flooded out the market and it drove down the price.
Well,
How much was they going for the skin itself?
That was $27 a centimeter across the belly.
27. Okay, how much does that usually go for the whole thing?
The whole thing, 6-foot gator, maybe $600.
$600. That's
Yeah,
pretty good
that
deal.
was meat, heads, tail. They even utilized the private parts on the male gators.
Private part.
Yeah, the
For-
male gators.
You know, it's like oysters. What do you call this thing?
Hydrogigiac, or they used it.
really?
Yeah, the Japanese bought them.
They would buy that?
Yes. Yeah.
So the Japanese would eat gator.
All right, folks, you might need to close
The
your eyes.
Japanese would eat gator peckers as an aphrodisiac.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, and
Wow.
paid good money for
You
it.
want one?
No.
I'm just fine myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
very
you're talking about
interesting.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah, rocket my
Yeah. Bull balls.
No, yeah.
I don't eat those either, folks.
No.
I'll go cheers on that one.
Cheers.
Sorry, folks. No, I don't need any kind of that. No.
All right. That's pretty interesting, Daniel. Or legend, I'm sorry. Don't shoot me.
How long would it take you? Excuse me. How long would it take you to clean one?
It took about 45 minutes with a 6-footer.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
So you got 45 minutes to an hour that you're really cleaning
Right.
the whole thing and you're hanging and everything.
And that's bulk. Then you gotta, quarter him up,
Yeah.
chop the tail meat, and run it through one of the machines,
Like a meat grinder?
like a meat grinder
Or a sausage grinder?
Trying to think of it. Can't remember.
Okay. So that leads me to my next question is obviously eating, Like I said earlier, everybody goes to the restaurants and that's all you see on the restaurant really is gator tail bites. Usually it's bites. It's not like gator tail's not served like a steak, or at least in any restaurant that I've been to. So how's the best way to eat? You told me the jowls were the best meat, but how do you prepare the meat? Do you have any skills in the cooking and
Not
preparing?
the cooking part of it. I knew which was butcher's cut,
Right.
and that's what I kept for myself, of course.
Well, Wayne likes to have gator tail when the Georgia Bulldogs. I can't believe I'm saying that, folks. When Wayne has the Georgia Bulldogs and the Gators football, he likes to eat gator tail. So how do you eat your gator tail?
Most of the time I go to one of the restaurant local ones and they have fried gator tails. And of course, it's always Georgia and Florida playing each other. And I wear my outfit and I say, hey, get about how much can I get for Georgia? Gator tail. And I buy X amount and I take it back to me, back to the watch the football with all my buddies. And probably about 75% of them are from Florida Gators.
Right.
Well, I'm probably maybe about 3 of us are Georgia Bulldogs, and we're sitting there eating fried gator on that day. And of course, they don't think that's right, but hey, it's the way it goes.
So the gator tail that you eat, is it like a steak or is it like bites?
No, it's bites.
It's bites.
They cut it up in little squares.
Okay.
That's the thing. When you go out to the restaurants,
Right.
you don't know what you're eating.
Exactly.
It could be part of the leg. It could be part of the back strap. It could be part of the tail itself.
So you don't know really what.
No, because everything's combined, and they package it
Is the tail one of the best parts, or the like